All right, let's get this show on the road. In the last stream, we started ore processing. It's a bit of a mess right now, and it's still missing a thermal centrifuge, as well as a what's it called? Electrolyzer. The thermal centrifuge is probably what we can get the next. The electrolyzer is going to take quite a bit more work and effort, but we might be able to get it within the next few streams. It requires an IV assembler. That's the main bottleneck. Should be able to get that in the next maybe 3 or 4 streams, maybe more, who knows. I, in between streams, turned off the blaze powder system because holy crap, we have a lot of blaze powder now. And we've got a lot of blaze powder. I started filtering ore processing. I finished the rest of the wiring. I got the what are these things called? The extreme voltage chest buffers. I got the return system. Whenever something enters the system, it immediately goes into this chest buffer. We have space for 6 of these. If we wanted to make it kind of ugly, we could go under and do, what is that? That is 9. Or we could be civilized people and realize that this is a temporary system. As soon as I get ore dictionary filters, it's being ripped out. Anyway, but as of right now, it is functional. And I just need to get a thermal centrifuge to process some ores, such as pyrrolysite. The thermal centrifuge will allow me to get niobium out of it. And that is a really big thing we need right now. As well as LV fuel generators. I came across quite a bit of bismuth while I was mining, while I put a miner down in the nether. So we got bismuth. Not a whole lot, but enough. Enough to make some. It's not done yet, but we've got super tanks crafting. Takes a whole lot of processors for these though, so it's gonna take a while. What else? What else did I do in between streams? We ran out of nitrobenzene in between streams because distilled water broke down and turned off. So that's wonderful. What else? Some things still don't have power. That's not great. Wow, that music was that loud for me. I know it's even louder for you. I gotta turn that down. It's blowing my eardrums off. It'll definitely hurt yours. There we go. Much better. Oh my word, I never took the stream off of the stream starting soon. Oh my word, I feel like such a fool. Oh my word, I just went through talking about all the crap and it was still saying stream starting. That's crazy. My word, that's professional right here. Absolute professional. My word. Anyway, now you can see the ore processing area. It's a mess right now. And it will always be a mess because once it works, I'm not fixing it. Anyway, yes, super tanks are crafting. Super tank 3 to be precise. 16 million fluid. And then I'll use that for bulk hydrogen and bulk oxygen, as well as bulk distilled water and bulk nitrobenzene. That's what I'm leaning towards. I'm running out of nitric acid, but I'll become positive on that again once benzene backs up. I hope. Once I get a multi-block electrolyzer, I'll rip all of this out and I'll just shove all of these into one centralized system. Maybe 2 or 3, honestly. Clear out this junk. Yes, I've been making a polyphenylene sulfide. That's a quest right there. That's an EV. I've been processing different plastics. Silicone rubber. Yes, I'm really close to doing silicon rubber. Actually, I might be there. Where is the silicon rubber quest? Wait, where is that quest? Betty, what is this quest? Interesting. I don't know how I never noticed that section before. That's a budget plat line. Interesting. Oh well, I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't see that and move on. Um, silicon rubber. Silicone. It's an HV and it's sitting right here. Interesting. It wants me to do it a completely different way. So it looks like it wants me to go this dichlorosilane method. I went with this methanol and hydrochloric acid method. It just seemed cheaper. Well, I guess they cost the same. It was just a matter of I didn't want to do the whole process. Synthetic rubber, chloromethane, you can do. Well, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? So interesting. The quest book wanted me to do this a completely different way. Interesting. So I might just force complete these quests because I've already got silicone rubber, but I've just did it in a different method. Interesting. Yeah, I don't want to set up a second line for silicon. That just seems pointless. Because I can make that. I can't. I don't have enough hydrogen gas. But if I did, I could make that. Wow, that requires so much hydrogen. What the crap? Actually, I might do that the other way if it's gonna cost that much. Oh. Interesting. Welcome to the stream. Nice game, also streamer. Let's be fun to play together. Uh, I'll consider that. Chloromethane, chlorine methane mixed with silicon. Oh, that doesn't need that doesn't need hydrogen at all. Oh no, I'm absolutely doing that method. Never mind. I am ripping out everything I've already done and I'm replacing it with this. This is a much better system. So I think I know where all those recipes are. I don't need dichlorobenzene. I can get rid of that. I'll keep that. Yeah, I'll do it that other method. It just seems so much more efficient. Because it completely negates the need for methanol. And instead replaces it with chlorine, which I have a literally unlimited source of. Like I have hundreds of thousands of salt that I can throw at the chlorine issue, and yet I can never stock more than 40,000 hydrogen. It's a problem. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely doing it that way. So much more efficient. Man, if only I had looked at the quest book before. Not looking for art right now, sorry. No, I totally should have done it the other way. That is really, really good. Because I can make methane. I have unlimited chlorine. Chloromethane and hydrochloric acid. That is amazing. That is exactly what I need. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Have any of those tanks crafted yet? Yes. Probably want to grab some EV pumps, which I can't because I'm out of neodymium rods. So I'll have to buy some more. Two pumps, please. Thank you. I'm gonna want some milk buckets. I don't have any. I'm gonna go back to the overworld and look for a cow. I can just come over here. Let's see, any cows nearby? There. Perfect. On my word, you don't even get it back if you break it like that. I completely forgot. That'll slowly do its thing. That's regular water, that's lava. Where is distilled water? here. What else do I want to store tons of? I can do one more. So which one? Eh, probably nitrobenzene, honestly. Yeah, seems good. Don't need that. Don't need that. Perfect. Now I can store a truly ridiculous amount of nitrobenzene, oxygen, hydrogen, and distilled water. Very nice. Like I said, I'm not interested in artwork right now, nor do I hand out my Discord all willy nilly to people. So sorry, but I think I'll pass. Wolfenite, magnetite, chalcopyrite, powellite, magnetite, vanadium magnetite. Endstone, and I'll just shove it in here to get processed. Very nice. How long does that take? 64 seconds? Not bad, honestly. Oh, you know what? I bet it's processing all of it at once, so I can probably just take whatever's left. Yeah, two strays left. Yes, back to the thermocentrifuge. Circuit 4. Circuit 1 assembler. Hopefully that doesn't take a billion years. More crafting CPUs is a must. As I'm getting more and more passive processes, it is torturous to have to wait for the 4 that I have. So it will definitely be a good idea to A, invest in more, and B, find a place to put them all. That'll take a minute. All right. Yes, time to get working back on the silicon rubber line, which is so much easier than what I had planned. Chloromethane and circuit 1, that's circuit 2. No circuit, circuit 24. Hmm. Share me your Discord and my Whisper. Again, I'm not sharing my Discord. I'm sorry, but it's something that I won't do. Amount of soldering alloy. Yeah, 2 more stacks of that should do good. Means I need another LCR. Waiting on tantalum, tungsten steel. 2 minutes each. Great. Guess I am just waiting on tons of stuff to smelt again. Did I craft energy hatches and crap? Yes. And yes. I didn't grab an output hatch. Oh, Lord, do I have just enough? Oh, +1. Very nice. I just need the main block now. Which will be done crafting in 3 to 5 business days. Soon, I suppose. Soon. Water break. Water. Come on, there we go. First try. Totally didn't take me 3 tries to get the lid on that bottle. Oh shoot, I guess I'm not sure benzene I can add to the tank. Not a whole lot though. And I am still running out of nitric acid. Oh, that's why I'm not positive on oxygen, because I'm using it all to make nitric acid. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm using it all to make nitric acid. Interesting. So you can just react propane and get methane. Interesting. C3H6, C. Wait, is this a balanced equation? So there's 6 and 12. 6. Yeah, it's a balanced equation. Looks like I can get it directly from Titanstone, which I can imagine would be a pretty good source of it once I'm further along the moon. The way I'm probably going to get it is through log processing. So that gets me 1 to 60. I'll do that. Got input buses on me. We'll definitely want some cable. I'll throw it on right there. I gotta make sure input separation is enabled. Can't change for this machine. Does that mean if I just throw logs in there, it'll work? Oh, shut. Oh, my bad. That's on me. Oh, oh, sulfur. So can it just process that outright? It can. Interesting. Okay. In that case, I'll just chuck that in there. All right. So chloromethane now has all of its stuff automated. Now I just need a large chemical reactor to put it into, which is still waiting on the EVF. Because why wouldn't it be? I need to figure out a better solution for flying. Oh yeah. Oh, the angel ring doesn't exist. Or I just typed it horribly wrong. Probably that, honestly. Yeah, there it is. So it's an infusion thing. I bet the reason I haven't researched it yet is because it has warp, and warp scares me. Scratch that. Warp terrifies me. I just need a single LCR. Wait, do I even need this one? But yeah, what circuit is this? 24? Do I even need a circuit 24 one for what I'm doing? For this processing chain? Does this even need it? No, it does not. It can all be done in the circuit one. Okay, yeah, no, I don't need this at all. Scratch that one entirely. I can just throw it all in here, change the circuit to 1. I better get an actual circuit one. Circuit 1, throw that away. Yeah, because I don't even need this. Yeah, it can be done in circuit 1. I'll need another output hatch. Boom. Chloromethane is then used to make dimethyl dichlorosilane. Yes, that is a comprehensible name for an item. And then I can just mix it with water. That is a way easier way of doing it. Oh, I haven't actually processed this weird pulp into silicon rubber yet. That one, I guess, still stood. But I don't need that weird one here, do I? No, I do. Oh, what was that? I see. Sorry, tabbed out there for a second. Don't need that, don't need that. That should all be good to go. Yeah, and now it doesn't require ridiculous amounts of hydrogen like the last recipe did. Boom, start. I need to still unlock all of the different things. Dang it. I wish there was a way to. I wish if you just held a stack of this, it would skip all these. That would be so nice. Devs, get on that. Interesting. Why can't I do that? Now I can. What the crap? That's weird. It's going to be slow though. I can already tell that much. That being said, silicon rubber just unlocked IV conveyor modules, which are expensive. Really expensive. Constant reminders all over the place that I need to get myself a tungsten bee. Yeah, that one's already empty. Perfect. I think those are the only two. Yeah. Still waiting on the little blast furnaces over here. Probably wouldn't hurt to start automating different colored dyes, honestly, because I need so many for different cables, and I've been just relying on getting dyes from all the flowers that are generating. That being said, there's none of these flowers are a source of green dye, and so all the green cable on my base is a byproduct of back when I crafted a crap ton of green dye by accident. So, and I believe I'm almost out, so. I am out. That's why I stopped using green. It's just, whoops. Hmm. Where's my nitric oxide stored? There. How much that do I need? 24, so it's 1 to 1 to 1, so yeah, that'll be easier. Set it, forget it. I'll just grab a basic one for this. And that is circuit 1, and I'll just come and throw this over here. So this is just for the quest. I'll probably just throw this away after I'm done, honestly. Cells are basically free, oxygen is free, nitric oxide is a byproduct of something I'm doing up there, and I have no use for it. And of course, just doing the nitric acid quest. Rare high tier metals. Nice. Looks like chalcopyrite is a source of platinum. Not a very good one, but a one. That's, I guess, that much. What is platinum residue for? Turns into leech residue? Or actually, that's it. And then that turns into sodium ruthenate, rarest metal residue, iridium metal residue. Wow, this is sludge dust residue. And then eventually you don't even get platinum out of that. That's unfortunate. Its entire existence is a lie. Goodbye, nitrogen dioxide. Nitric acid. Boom. There we go. I'll take that. I'll take the loot bag as the 2 cells don't interest me. Did the rubber finish? Yes. Silicon rubber sheet. Now I've just got to go through the line and get the good stuff. $700 logs is actually kind of crazy. I'll set up a system here to get it out. It'll all end up in this tank, which then I'll collect, and then I'll get the whatever the thing's called, the quest. I'll do the same thing with this. And then I'll just request 63 of the pulp. And then I'll just request the rest of the rubber. Ow. That's gonna take a minute. Stores and recharges armor. Oh wow. That is a lot. Hmm. Grab that. Honestly, I might get the Super Chest 3 just for logs or something like that. Because they hold infinitely more than my, what's it called? Drawers. I'll probably have a similar system that I have for my fluids over here for, super tanks. Not super tanks, super chests. But it will actually be significantly cheaper because I'll only need one main channel connection for it. And that will be a storage bus on an interface. And then I'll have storage buses on 6, and then I'll put another storage bus interface 6, storage bus interface 6, storage bus interface 6. And I can do it a lot more compact than this, but it's the same basic principle, and I can actually store unlimited items using that method. So that'll be something that I probably have to look into soon. Dang. Can I run that through the console? I can. Median tick time 20, so we're doing good. Surprised how well it's holding up. Is there a better way of making nitric acid something more renewable? I doubt it. I mean, there's a straight to the point recipe, which I probably should be using, honestly. Oh well. Is this done yet? No. I wish I could do that. Should probably get a bunch of these processing. Regular or doesn't actually matter. So I'll do macerate then centrifuge. Either zinc or antimony. I want antimony because it's a much rarer resource compared to zinc. Right now, anyway. I'll figure out chalcopyrite in a little bit. I'm gonna go the niobium route. Capacity cards. Perfect. That should be a quest. Yep. I'll take care of that one, so I'll wait for that to finish. Keep slouching in my chair. It's not healthy for my posture. This one doesn't actually matter. So I guess I'll do macerator centrifuge for sulfur. And then for pyrrolite, I want to save this one for niobium. Yes. Saltpeter. Doesn't matter. Pyrite. I can get tricalcium phosphate. What is... Let me guess. 3 calcium and phosphate. Yeah, I kind of called that one. Not really useful though. So honestly, I think I'll just send that one to get macerated and centrifuged. Perfect. Grab more of those. That'll get macerated centrifuged for cobalt, lead. I'll get that finished. I'll go for lead silver. So centrifuge, macerate centrifuge. MMC. How much does it want me to make? 63. It's hilarious. How are you today? How are you doing? What did I say I was gonna do with these ones? Macerate. I'm doing pretty good today, all things considered. Oh. Above your first message, you'll see the regular art scammer. I usually delete their messages, but I either forgot to or couldn't care enough to. You pick, because I can't decide. I love those art scammers. I know they're. What I love about them is their dedication and their relentlessity. They will never cease. Because as long as they can sell AI art as their own, they'll keep doing it. I finished, well, not finished. I'm still missing an electrolyzer and a thermal centrifuge, but ore processing is pretty much done. It's just a matter of not plugging in, but figuring out which ores will go where and setting filters. Right now, the way I'm doing it, just to get ores processing, is I'm putting it all into a storage bus, but I'm currently working towards getting silicon rubber, which will allow me to make IV conveyor modules, which will allow me to make, where is it? Or dictionary cards, because these need an IV type filter, which is weird that they require LV circuits, but you know, we're gonna go with it. The IV machine hole is actually completely doable for me, especially because I finished that stuff. I finished that stuff in between streams. So it's just a matter of silicon rubber and tungsten. So that's done. So it's just a matter of having enough tungsten, and it's a matter of setting up recipes. Currently telling AE to make all the stuffs and things. I think those are the big things. Once I get an ore dictionary card, I can just put one single export bus. Well, not one. I'll probably need 8 or so. But I can just tell it to do. I can type raw or wild card. Where's that? And not raw or oil sand. If I put that into a type filter, it will put all raw ore into it except oil sands. And that'll be used for the macerator, because oil sands is the only raw ore in the game that cannot be macerated. So whenever I put a raw ore in, it will always go to the macerator first. So I think that's pretty nifty. I'm not sure actually. I'll have to test that. I actually don't know. Um, Considering it uses proper syntax, it would probably be double and. You're right. Um, I have no idea. I guess we'll figure it out when we get to it. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I would guess you're right that it does use the double because I'm pretty sure it uses proper syntax. So you are definitely correct, I believe. Being around again. All right. What beat are you on right now? Where are you at in the B chains? On Weary took a stupid long time to get Diligent. Yeah. Diligent, I had a struggle with Diligent. Honestly, I struggled with Industrious. And Industrious and Imperials took me like an hour each. And even then I just gave up after the hour and came back to it the next day. It sucked. But that's not because they're hard to get, it's just because my RNG is horrible. What was I just doing? Yes. Don't need that, don't need that. Oh, another like 3 to 4 hours. That's rough. Sorry to hear that. A big thing during this stream is we got HV super tanks. So those can hold 16 million each of any fluid. So I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. Big improvement to the 4, sometimes 8 that I was using before. Also, in between, the reason I did that is because in between streams I ran out of nitrobenzene because the, what's it called? The distilling plant making water had a maintenance issue and turned off, which drained all of my water. So that was unfortunate. Luckily, I had enough in buffers everywhere that I was able to get the whole base back up and running without too big of a hiccup. I just have to be aware that if a machine shuts down, I have to have a backup. Yeah, so the distillation tower processing water into the distilled water had a maintenance error and turned off because it ran out of power, which then caused distilled water to not be produced, which caused me to run out to not produce benzene, and then I ran out. Luckily, there was enough in pipes and buffers that I was able to collect it, put it back into the proper machines, get benzene back up and running, and now I'm sitting at 4 million over here and almost 2 million over here. Almost 4 million over here. So was able to fix that one. Got lucky in that situation, I believe. Where's... That should process rather quickly. I can't wait to get a multi-block fluid solidifier. That'll be so efficient. Why is that stuck? No, it's not. I'm just impatient. Silicon rubber. Very nice. Another one of the rubbers done. Now, feels crazy to me that I'm already putting IV parts in auto crafting systems. I wish there was a way in AE2 to have two recipes for the same item, but tell auto crafting to prioritize one over the other. That would be convenient. That being said, we don't live in a perfect world, and that AE doesn't do that. Oh well. Not just put two different systems and pick which system to craft. Possibly. I'm not really sure actually. I'm not sure how those logistics would work out. Either way, seems like too much brain power for me. Pattern 7 crafting CPUs. Probably. Maybe. There's probably a way to do it. I just don't have enough of an understanding of AE to do that. Pull something of that caliber off. Never done AE. AE is a really nice system, but it's really complicated, and I understand like 10% of it. Was I just looking? Yes. Does this need an EV one to code possibly? It might. Understand 9% more than you. 9%. No way, a whole 9%. That's crazy. It's an LV. Very nice. That is a 500-second recipe. That is 500 100 seconds. That is almost 8 minutes. That's almost 8 minutes. Oh, that is something else. Better get that going now, I guess. Holy. Not to mention that literally uses half my tungsten. That is insane. Dang. You know what? I guess that gives me plenty of time to work out more ore processing. That is wild. That's a crafting. All right, so those are auto craftable. Dang, well, I mean that's the foundation of IV right there. In in that handful of patterns. Obviously, I really lack the resources to do much about that, but I mean, there's the basics. And there's the thermal centrifuge. IV stands for insane voltage. It truly is an insane voltage. Um, Input output. And I'll have to pick a new color to run through here to the centrifuge. I'll do light gray. Hopefully 16 is enough. Should be. Oh my word! It was almost. It was one extra. No, it was exactly enough. Holy crap! 16 was exactly enough. I need a storage bus. Big win, absolutely. Love it when you have just enough of something to do something. You need a maintenance hatch. Incomplete structure. Why? Why? Oh, it's because this goes on the top. Whoops. Incomplete structure. Why? Do all of the IO have to be on the bottom? Yeah, no, not recommended. Does all of the does this have to be on the bottom? Is that why it's not working? Incomplete structure. Nope. That's bad. Why? I guess they don't have enough cable after all. That is awful. Guess I have to wait for more cable. Love waiting. Oh yeah, I can just recolor other cable. What am I doing? Absolute genius. That should be plenty. An interface. Need to go grab my soldering iron. All right. All right, and that one's done. Perfect. Now the only machine that I'm missing here is a large electrolyzer. The last one, last piece of the puzzle. Other than maybe a large chemical bath, but it's not too important right now. No, as of right now, I think that's everything that I need other than the electrolyzer, which I can't do yet. Perfect. Good stuff. Yeah, let's just get it set up now. Pyrolusite. We'll get crushed, washed, centrifuged, crushed again. To get it crushed. Then washed. Then thermal centrifuged. And then crushed again. I think that's it. All right, to the macerator. To the washer. To the thermal centrifuge, which I need to put a muffler in. It's kind of slow, but that's fine. And then back to the macerator. Nice. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm gonna turn that off, turn it back on. That usually mutes it. Perfect. And that's ore processing. Very nice. The only thing that's left, like I said, is the electrolyzer. But you know what? The basics of everything is here. Very nice. Much simpler than a threefold design was, which I kind of based this off of. Got an unwary princess and it was 2x. A couple breeds later and I got a 3x. Heck yeah. Nice. Very good. Time to chuck the rest of this pyrolusite in. Then I also need to process impure pyrolusite. Oh, I never muted the washer. Fixed. Did I ever mute the centrifuge? Oh, the sifter, I did. Perfect. All the machines are muted. My eardrums will no longer bleed whenever I'm in the vicinity. All right. Yeah, now I just gotta start. Now I gotta really crack down on that or dictionary, the or dictionary thingamabobber. How close am I to it? Platinum plate. That's a expensive use of platinum, but thankfully I don't need very many of these. All right, A, tell me if I'm missing anything. The answer is yes. Missing tungstate. All right, that's annoying. Missing an missing an electronic circuit LV tier. Thankfully, I can just take, where'd that go from? Here. Do that. Missing oxygen, dichlorobenzene. Wait, what uses dichlorobenzene? Oh, polyphenylene sulfide does. I took that up by accident. Circuit 2. Let's see. So that should be that fixed. Missing graphene, tungstate, and oxygen. Oxygen is something that I'm just gonna have to build up over time again. Okay, so tungstate, I'm gonna have to go and mine some endstone for graphene. I have graphite. Wait, what is that recipe? 64 graphite and 32 phosphorus doped wafer plus super glue to get graphene. What is this? Excuse me? What? There's no other way to get it other than a molecular transformer, which is an IV multi-block, or no, that is a LUV multi-block. Holy crap. You're telling me that I have to use 32 phosphorus doped wafers to make a stack of graphene. What? That is insane. That, wow. I knew this was going to be expensive, but jeez. And great, it kicks me for trying to put a pattern in. Thanks, AE, very cool. Now I gotta go down the line of super glue. Oh yeah, there's a quest right here for graphene. For IV motors, you need graphene. Graphene is a material that is just one atom layer thick. Very, very, very favorable electronic properties. To create, though, you need some graphene. You can use a powerful adhesive to pull a single layer of material away from graphite. Oh my word, this is some BS. Vinyl acetate, polyvinyl acetate, advanced glue. This is some BS. How do I get acetate? Oxygen and ethylene. That is absurd. This stuff that makes me feel painful sometimes. Can't type tonight, that's fine. No. My word. I didn't realize how much of a freaking quest that would send me on. What the crap? Well, I'm gonna grab a storage bus real quick. All right. That is insane. Oh, and of course, I need another new circuit large chemical reactor. That's wonderful. And another one. Two brand new large chemical reactors. I love that. I love this game. This game is fantastic. I guess I'll just keep stacking them upwards. Oh my word, this pack is gonna be the death of me. And they're gonna find me dead in the chair died from an aneurysm of some sort. I think dying is a later tier. Yeah, no, dying comes at LUV. No. Probably comes at UEV, honestly. You ascend at UIV, you go mad at UMV, and then you simply just turn to Ash at endgame. I love how this quest is no longer called you're gonna hate this, it's called You Made It. That's wonderful. It's just like, you made it. Good job. Yippee. Now do it again. Just simply do it again. My word. I don't even know. Well, it should really be called How Did That Feel, eh? Empty is the answer. The answer is empty. Oh my word. Enjoy what is the gaping hole in your soul. Yeah. You're never getting that time back. Might as well start super glue, I guess. Make a fortune selling it at hardware stores. Boom, another LCR. This one will be dubbed Circuit 8. And then the other one I need is 4. Perfect. Got a perfect match on Weary. Good, good. That's good. You're going fast on these bees. You're going really fast on the bees. Conduits. Yes, please. No, you're going really fast. Much faster than I was. Is that LCR done yet? No. Oh, I know why it's not done. Because it's waiting on the 8 minutes per ingot tungsten. That's why it's not done. Jeez. All right, insert extract is done. Acetic acid, circuit A, ethylene, oxygen. Circuit 4, chemical reactor. Waiting on tantalum. Yeah, that's insane. 500 seconds per is crazy. I'll just send it to be processed over here. I think it's really quite wonderful to watch the amount of LCRs in this tower grow. That's better. Mm, that should be good. Oh, there goes flight. I didn't grab any potent. Did I run out of potent? Holy crap, I forgot how much grocery litter I have. Guess I ran out. Circuit one. That should be crafting. All the LCRs are done. Maintenance hatch. Oh, there's all my potent. Another one. That requires circuit 4, which is already in there. Needs collection. All right, that one should be done now. I named that one wrong. All right, that's polyvinyl acetate. And after polyvinyl acetate, it's glue. Oh my word, of course the last step has to be insane. Isopropyl benzene? Wait. Wait, how am I gonna do that? Wait, why is that item not consumed? You're telling me that there will always be a piece of quicklime in my Circuit 24 chemical reactor, of which I don't even have one, so that's another chemical reactor I have to build. Thanks, RagTech. Very cool. Oh my word. It's thing after thing after thing, isn't it? Well, I guess on the bright side, if I did throw a piece of quicklime inside of a Circuit 24 large chemical reactor, it would never get consumed because there's no recipes for it at Circuit 24 other than the one I want to use. It's bad because I don't want to have an item in there that could corrupt other recipes. That being said, it doesn't look like quicklime can interfere with any other recipes. So I guess it's a pretty safe thing to just have, I guess. It's mostly annoying for auto crafting's sake because it means that I have to consciously go put one in there and not forget about it, and I have to make sure auto crafting doesn't put another one in there. It's mainly just annoying for auto crafting. Holy crap, my music is loud. There we go. So it's not bad, it's just annoying, if that makes any sense. So I guess I'll get to work on that. That should be done soon. Maintenance hatch, input output. Perfect. Another large chemical reactor built. How many are in this chunk? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 LCRs in this chunk. That's a little bit insane. I'd probably cry if this chunk ever got corrupted and deleted itself. That being said, if that happened, I'd probably just go into a backup. Speaking of backup, when was the last backup? A while ago. Backup meaning alcohol fueled rage. Uh, A, I don't drink. But B, by loading a backup, I mean going into a cheeky little world file, into a cheeky little world download, and downloaded a save that may or may not have 10 billion Stargates pre-made. Fair. Yeah, by loading it back up, I mean I probably load a world that has 20 million Stargates pre-crafted, and then I have instantaneous teleportation. So, yippee. I've always found that funny. I mean, the Stargate is the endgame goal. It allows you to teleport. And then there's the Ender, which you've had since MV. And it does the same thing. Yippee. I need a circuit 24. More tantalum. Yay. You don't drink, but you think about it. How despair can change a man. Might not be a bad book title or something. Except it'd be a really good book if it was like a satire or like a comic, not a comic, comical book. If it was just the entire thing is written as a joke, I feel like that could be one of the greatest jokes of all time. That being said, it would have to be written by a funny person, otherwise everything's gonna seem too forced. Water time. Any moment now. Any moment now. Nice. There we go. That's 24. I can never remember how to craft these things. So I just go down the chain until I finally reach what I'm looking for. Indium. I won't worry about indium for now. Is bedrockium something I'm supposed to have access to by now? Nope, that's ZPM. Another EBF has entered the tower. All right, let's start requesting things. Requires acetic acid. I have acetic acid. Where's that quest at? I didn't spell that right. I still didn't spell that right. Ace tick. It's an MV? Dang. Missing oxygen. Got majestic. Nice. You are cruising down that B chain. It all comes down to me being out of oxygen. Honestly, I'm not going to have any oxygen until I let it sit in AFK for hours. And so, considering I can't progress on the stream's goal because I don't have enough oxygen to do so, I'm probably going to call it here. And then come back tomorrow and hopefully have 16 million oxygen built up. That's wishful thinking, and I don't think I'm going to have it, but maybe. Maybe. So on that note, thanks for tuning into the stream. It means a lot that you would choose to come here instead of some more well put together streamer. Indeed, good night. All right. Gotta plan for next stream, I guess. Figure out what we're gonna do. Good night.